have a lot of similarities, but they are also worlds apart. In terms of marketability, management, profitability, I am talking about sheep and goats. By the way, a big hello to you from the Sementia Learning and Development Farm right here in Sohom in the eastern region of Ghana. In today's video, we are going to delve deep into the comparison between sheep farming and goat farming. You know us to be the hub of livestock excellence, so we are not only into goats, we are into sheep and other livestock as well. That is why you need to follow us on all social media platforms, because you have no idea the learning, the knowledge, the education and training we are bringing your way. I am not going to be doing this video alone. I'm going to be doing it with our farm manager, Godfred. Join me over here, Godfred. How are you doing?
Hello, I'm good. And you?
I'm good. Good to see you as always.
Yeah.
It's a very busy morning right here at the farm.
Yes.
Anyway, we've told people that we have introduced some exotic breeds of sheep right here at the farm.
Yeah, true.
And so we are not only into goats at the moment. As they can see, you guys, have you seen how massive this guy is? Godfred is going to start us on the breeds first of all.
Okay.
What breeds do we have here for the sheep?
Okay.
Yeah.
So with the sheep we have the Doppers and then the Meat Master.
Okay, so I am your student.
Yeah.
Where is the Dopper one?
All right. So this is a Dopper. And
Okay.
with the Dopper sheep as well, we have two types. So we
Okay.
have the all white, and then we have the black head, and then with the white body as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is the black Dopper.
Yes.
That's the black Dopper.
Yes.
So they are like the boa of sheep.
Yes.
Distinct color of the head.
Yes.
And where is the Meat Master?
So this is the Meat Master, which is all brown.
Oh, beautiful.
And then we also have
Okay. That's the Meat Master.
yes. And then this is the
I'm seeing an all white sheep.
yes.
Is that
so
the
that's
all white
the all
Dopper?
white Dopper. Yeah. Yes. So
Wow.
that's the types of sheep that we have here.
Okay.
That we've introduced on the
We've
farm.
introduced. And how are they thriving? How are they doing?
They are doing
do we
very
have some
well.
babies, you know?
Yes, we do have some babies.
Nice.
So we have the females as well.
Okay.
That we imported them and we bred them also here.
Yes.
They've given birth. So
They've given birth.
Yeah.
Amazing. Now that you have taken me through the breeds of the sheep we have here, I know we've mentioned a lot of times the breeds of goats we have, but for the purposes of this video, they are surrounding us. Run us through the breeds as well.
all right. So with the goats, we have two types of the goats as well. So we
Okay.
have the ones for milk and then we have ones for meat.
Yes, yeah.
So with the meat, we have the Savannah. So this is
all white
Savannah, all
Savannah.
white with black spots on the ear. So,
Ah,
so that's the
that's
Savannah.
true. Okay.
You also have the Kalahari Red. This is a Kalahari Red
yes,
goat.
they're all red.
Yeah. And then Almighty Boa goat.
Oh yes, that's my favorite. The
Yes.
majestic guy.
Yeah, so that's the ones
Okay.
for meat. For milk, we have the males as well. This is Sanin goats.
Oh, Mr. Jerry Kells.
Yes, so
Yo, can you guys
could
see
see-
Mr. Jerry Kells?
you can see the horns and
Okay.
then how it looks. So you can see it's quite different.
Yes.
So that's the Sanin.
I'm told the male goats are usually also not so large
no,
because they are
really.
not obviously
Yes,
for meat. So.
Yes.
And what's this guy here?
This is a Boa goat.
That's a boa goat.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
a handsome boa
yes.
goat.
Yes.
Anyway, you have managed this farm for quite some time now. These sheep have also been here for quite some time now. Take me through the management, because this video is literally comparing goat farming to sheep farming.
Okay.
We've been told they can coexist, and to see them coexisting in this pen together, I think that answers that question. So to the management, how is it?
So the management side is actually almost the same.
Almost the same.
Yeah,
okay.
because the routines that we do for the goats, the same thing we do for them. Inspection in terms of disease, they actually have similar disease. The medications we give them are also almost, it's the same. The same medications that we give to goats is the same thing that we also give to the sheep as well.
Oh, okay. So we don't have sheep medication. We don't have goats medication.
No, they are all the same.
Okay.
We use the same for them.
Same dosage for same diseases?
Yes, not this, because the dosage that you give depends on the weight of the goats.
That's true.
So
that's a good one.
So we weigh them every
weigh
week.
them.
So in terms of any medication, we check the weight, and then so it actually weighs about 100 to
That's
100,
huge.
yes, 100 kg.
Wow.
Yeah.
If you are wondering why you should start with premium breeds, you know, this is a clear example.
Yes.
Look at it.
Very huge.
Wait, did you guys like cut off its tail or?
So it was
I'm
ducked.
just curious.
Yes.
It was
so
what?
ducked.
What is that, please?
So ducked is actually cutting the tail. when they are young.
Okay.
Because see how they look at this, you could see that the tail is like very down, it's not moving.
Yeah.
But with the goats, they actually move their tails to move flies and things. But with the sheep, they do not move it. So we dock it so that in case of too much poop, it doesn't get stuck and bacteria doesn't.
For hygienic purposes
yes. So
as well.
and also to beautify them. You can see how it looks.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not small beautification you have been given.
Yeah, so it's actually, the purpose of docking is for parasite control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. I always tell you guys, whenever we come here, we learn a lot, especially from farm manager Godfred. So basically, their management is quite similar.
Yes.
The medication, health-wise, and all of that also quite similar.
Yes.
Take me to the feeding. No, before the feeding, how are the behavioral changes between the two?
I saw Farming in Africa on Facebook, and I have been their #1 subscriber. I follow them on all the other handles. So please, everybody should follow them on YouTube, Facebook, all the other handles, and I'm sure they will enjoy.
So we all know goats to be a bit aggressive.
Aggressive is the word. I was afraid you're going to say stubborn. I'm tired of hearing goats as stubborn.
And then with sheep, they are more calm.
Sheep are calmer.
Yes. So even when they are feeding, you could see they are more calm. They are not hitting others. But with the goat, you will see it's trying to actually feed everything, so it starts hitting them. But with the sheep, they are more calm. Goats are also more aggressive.
That brings me to a question of, if you say these two animals can coexist, and yet one is calmer than the other, what happens during feeding? If they are feeding from this feeder together, once one exhibits more aggression and bully the other, how do you manage feeding for the two?
Yes, so what we do is we have, I think, 3 feeders.
Okay.
When it's time for us to feed them.
Okay.
So we bring the 3 so that in case they hit to this side, you go to the other side to feed. Yes, because definitely they'll be more aggressive when you are feeding them with a pellet feed.
So is it such that when the more aggressive goats are full or they are filled up, they move their bodies away for the sheep to feed?
Mostly
Have you observed anything like that?
Because the pellet feed is not for them to consume to become more satisfied or to become full.
Yes, it's a supplement.
Yes, it's a supplement.
Yes.
So they need to get it with their body weight.
Yes.
So actually, it's not all the time in the pens for them. So it doesn't get full for it to move away. It tries to feed on all
My mind actually was even on the hay.
Yeah.
Because I know the pellet feed is a supplement, guys. Like you said, just a little.
Yes.
And so those who ask if it's economical, yes, this discussion should let you know that it's very economical. It's not to fill their bellies, because that's not the only thing we are giving them. Focus on the hay a bit for me.
Okay.
If we fill this feeder right now and everybody has to eat and one is pushing the other, what happens to the calmer ones?
Okay, so because the hay is always in the pen, when it feeds and it gets satisfied or it gets full, it will move.
That's when the goats would move away.
Yes, because it's taken in and then it will go and stay somewhere and then regurgitate it.
Yes.
And then there will be space for the others as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aside that, have you personally witnessed any fights? Because this actually is a male pen.
Yeah.
And we know how males tend to be territorial and all of that.
Yeah.
Have you noticed any fights, aggressions?
Not really. You could see they are all moving together, no fights, but they only get more aggressive when it's time for them to feed. But there's no fights. Like on a normal time like this, they do not fight.
Okay. Okay. Wow. I really hope that so far you've enjoyed, and I have also asked certain questions on your mind. We have gone through the breeds, we have gone through behavioral attitudes, we have gone through management health-wise, we've gone through feeding. It's the same feed we give them, right?
Yeah, the same thing.
Now let's talk about marketability.
Okay.
Where the kudi, where the laja is.
Yes.
What would you say about these two? Because if there is somebody who wants to go into livestock farming, maybe he doesn't have the capacity yet to start with the 2 animals and wondering, which one can I start with? Per your experience. Listen, this is per personal experiences. If you have different experiences, let's engage under the comment section. Which one would you say has more markets, more market demand, actually? Yes.
So with the demand, in terms of the goods, it's actually all year round. Because all the time people want good for meat, for
the chop bars associations are chasing for meat.
Those who want to also breed are also coming in.
Yes.
So with them, it's all year round for the goods. So there's always a demand for it.
There is
But
always a demand for
yes,
goat
yes,
meat.
yes.
Yeah.
And with the sheep,
Uh-huh.
it's actually more of a seasonal demand. Mostly
Okay.
when people are naming their kids, sometimes they get sheep.
Yeah.
In terms of some festive seasons,
Yes.
yes, they get
Some religious
yes,
moments too. Yeah.
So they go for the sheep as well. But with the goat, it's actually all year round as compared to the sheep.
Actually, it's true.
Yeah.
And recently we just celebrated one of the Muslims
Their festive,
occasions, and I'm sure sheep was in high demand.
Yeah.
So that was like their cocoa season.
Yes, if you have it.
At this point, let me know what is your mind concluding on based on the information we've given you so far. I have just been educated on the fact that for goats, it's that the demand is all year round.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys can visit, like Fred would say, the remotest chop bar or buka if you're Nigerian, and the most high-end institutional restaurants elsewhere, and you would find goat meat. Sheep, it's a bit seasonal.
Yeah.
If you disagree, per your experience, I really would love to know it in the comment section. Okay, so let's engage there. So now on the profitability, we have talked about the marketability. Let's come a bit to the profitability. I know they are very, very similar.
Yeah.
But based on what you have shared with the marketability, what would you say about that part?
So with our experience, I would say when it's time for kidding, goats can actually give you about 2, 3. But what I've seen, sheep actually gives only 1 per our experience here at the farm.
So they're not prolific breeders like that?
No, not really. So with goats, it can give you 2, mostly 2, 3, 2, 3, and then sometimes you get 1. But with sheep, it's mostly 1. But with that 1, they actually grow very fast.
Wait, so you're telling me sheep have a faster growth rate than goats?
Yeah.
So if I bring a 1-month-old sheep and a 1-month-old goat, there will be visible differences?
Yes, you will see the weight and the height.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. And you rarely see a sheep give birth to 2 or 3?
Yes.
Rarely?
Yeah.
But goats, it's quite common?
Yes, common. You can even go up to 4. Yeah.
I see.
And since it's just 1, the doe, the mother is able to actually take good care of the kid. That's why it actually grows very fast, because the two are sharing feed from the mother at the same time, while the one is just getting everything. Yes. So that makes the sheep grow very faster than the goats.
I see. The last question I would ask you, I have really enjoyed this discussion, is about, let's say, maternal instincts. What have you observed? Is it a general thing out there that, oh, sheep, they have good mothering instincts than goats? What have you observed here at the farm?
So it's similar.
It's similar.
It also all depends on the mother.
Okay, fair enough. Yes.
So with that, there are some mothers that do take good care of their babies.
Yes.
Yeah, in both goats and sheep. So as for that, it's quite similar.
It's quite similar.
Yeah.
The last takeaway I'll take from you is, if I'm a new farmer and I want to start a sheep farm, what ratio would you advise that I start with? And then you do same for goats for me as well. Yes. So
with goats and sheep, everything about them is similar.
Okay.
So if you want to start, you can start with 1 male with the sheep. 1 male can actually cross about 30 to 35 females in 1 season, breeding season.
Okay.
Same thing for goats as well.
Okay.
So
if I can't afford 1 to 30,
you can take 1, 2, 1, 3.
So 1 to 10.
1 to 10.
1 to 10 is still achievable.
Yes, it's still achievable.
Okay. Same for goats as well.
Same for goats as well.
Wow. Thank you, Godfred. Thank you. I have really enjoyed myself. And actually, today, let me thank these guys. They have also really, really composed themselves for this particular education. And hey, I'm grateful. Okay, thank you. And to you, our audience, our lovely viewers, thank you so much, as always, for doing this journey with us. Today, I'm standing right here at the Sementia Learning and Development Farm. I can't say it's a bright and sunny day because it's not. It's still quite early morning here. But let me know how this education, or comparison more like, between goat farming and sheep farming has been for you. Do let's engage under the comment section. And let me chip in this, that if you are looking for an excellent hub to get your breeding stock to start your own livestock farming with, just look behind me. Okay, you know what to do. We also would love to have you pay us a visit. We need to spread the knowledge as far and as much as we can. My name is Nadia, and today I did this video with Farm Manager Godfred, all the way from Sementia Learning and Development Farm. Till we come your way again, it is what?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye for now. Thank you so much.